the one Charles that is me. Even though there might be 100 other Charleses on the shelf, that's the one that's me.
That's the one that's you. Your action figure would be placed much higher than the action figure of Charles Schwab.
Oh my gosh.
It's the only Charles that comes to mind. I don't know any other.
I've only seen his name on, I think, a billboard or a newspaper.
Yeah.
Or, I don't, is that his real name, Charles Schwab?
Yeah.
I know it's the company. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's his real name.
I don't know a lot.
Well, maybe Charles might be his yeah, I feel like now in my head I'm thinking about it, and I feel like now Charles is his middle name, but I could be totally wrong. I think it's his first name. I don't know either. I just don't know. We don't know everything.
And that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. You were quick to that. That's okay. That's okay. So Chuck, how does it feel to be going an hour strong now of chatting? When was the last time you had a conversation where there's really not many pauses? It's very flowing. You're certainly in the moment for at least an hour. When was the last time you had that in your life? Where you really felt like, wow, this is what connecting with other people should be about.
Yeah. I would say it was probably about 2 years ago was the last time that I've really had this kind of conversation. Which now that I say that, I feel pretty sad about that.
Wow, there's nothing wrong with that, because there's a ton of people out there that have probably got decades of just being like stuck in a very small mindset and not allowing other people to talk, or not allowing other people, or not being willing to listen, exchange ideas that would maybe contradict how they think, but be open to it and such. So we're just taking interest in it.
Another blessing in my life.
That's good. We have an abundance of blessings, but we do not have an abundance of time. That's what we don't have. Good old finite time. Our ever-shrinking landing strip of our successful jet landing at the terminal.
Again, someone...
To deliver the goods in the briefcase. What's in that
needs...
briefcase? What's the code? What's the code?
Oh my gosh.
Chuck, what's the code? We need to know the code.
1049.
1049. That's not the year Braveheart was decapitated. I lost it there. I definitely lost momentum when you said 1049 because I don't know where I could go with that. That was good though. That was good.
Sorry.
No, dude. No.
Someone needs to write all these down or record all of these and put them in a real action figure. Yeah, it's interesting when you said like pull string. I was thinking for my action figure, I don't know if I would want like a button on mine or like an action figure or pull string, just because I'm a big into being myself. And I never want to feel like people are like trying to manipulate me or in control of me. So like if there's a cord, then it like, automatically symbolism as far as like, oh, I can't talk unless somebody pulls my string. So it's like similar to like being a puppet, like with strings, and somebody's controlling you. What do you call the people that reenact? Is it a puppeteer? Yeah, it's a puppeteer.
Yeah. Did you ever see that movie? Let's say it is. Me and John Malkovich. Did you ever see that movie?
Don't think so.
It has the actor John Malkovich, and it has. Here's the thing, dude. I don't watch movies anymore, so like I gotta really think hard about actors and actresses because I'm not.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I know faces, but I never know their names. Sorry, celebrities.
Could be a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I guess we don't look highly up to celebrities like other people. Somehow. I can picture his face easily. I just can't remember his name. He was in like Edgar Allan Poe. He played. He was in 2012. Not a very good movie.
I'm never gonna get a name. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm never gonna find out what the name is unless I look it up.
I appreciate that. All right, man. We'll conclude with this because I haven't done this in the past several podcasts.
Okay.
I don't even know how it came to me the first time I did it, but it's fun. I like doing it because I try to change my answer every time. So, Chuck, we're gonna share 3 statements about each other. We'll take turns. You'll share first, and then I have to guess. And then I'll share first, and then you have to guess. 3 statements. 2 of those statements have to be true. 1 statement has to be fabricated. And the other person has to logically, to the best of their abilities, figure out which of them are true and which one is false.
Okay.
And so I've done this 4 or 5 times now, I think. And I always make it a habit for myself to come up with different ones every time. So it puts me on the spot. Because right now, I don't even have in the slightest mind what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate you putting yourself on the same playing field as me.
Got to.
Oh man.
So yeah, definitely take your time. No pressure. No pressure. Just stay genuine. Just thinking here. It's funny when I do this. Sometimes one time I can't remember because I shared it on the podcast too. Whoever I was talking with, I was like, "Wow, this really got me to think about something I would never." No, I think I told it to the person I was talking about. Like, it got you to think about yourself in a way you never really thought about in a while, probably. With what the person had to share. Well, maybe me too. Maybe me too now.
For me, after all this conversation, I mean, I'm thinking of something completely different than I usually would. Like if someone just came up to me off the street and was like, "Tell me 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie," and I'll try and guess the lie, I probably just think of quick things. Like I go to college and I live in Florida, and I have a dog, and
You don't have a dog?
that'd be it. Yeah,
Oh, you do.
I don't have a dog,
Yeah.
and that would be it. But like now, I'm thinking about personal things or life things.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. See, we are in the core of the onion, being the deep talk. That endless, ever expanding shell of an onion. We're in the smack dab, the core where it's all continually shelling out, man. We're in the deep of it all. It's not stinking here, no, man. We're embracing that stench. Got one. It's funny, like, I'll have 2 and then I'm just thinking like, dang, what was my first one now? I just had it. Oh, I should have written these down, man. I just forgot one of them.
Okay.
go
I
first?
can.
Okay.
I can go first.
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
All right. I have to do this for one of my questions.
Yes. Their statements.
So-
yeah.
I have a huge scar on the back of my left arm. I have been up and down the East Coast. So up is 1, down is 2. Up and down the East Coast 4 times in my life. So that's from Florida to like New Hampshire, Maine,
Yeah.
all the way up. And I'm 22 and have only gone out with 2 women my entire life.
Okay. Boy, man, dude, honestly, I feel like all 3 of those statements are very true. I can see them all being very true, I should say. It's just how, like, you said them and stuff. Okay. So the first statement is you have a big scar on your left arm, back of your left arm. Second one, going up and down the East Coast 4 times. And the third one was going out with only 2 girls. Okay.
I don't like to. Once you hit a certain age, I don't like to say girl. I would like to say woman out of respect. But yeah,
Yeah. That's another funny thing we talk about is just as far as like just how you associate with other people and how you just like to be instances like being you in our 40s or whatever to be like, yeah, that girl over there, like my girl or whatever. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, so let's say. Do you want to just say women then? Do you want to say
what?
for
What?
No, just as far as I described, like, do you prefer to say 2 girls or 2 women? You say like one woman, or you gone out with, or being in
I
a
would say
relationship.
2 women.
2 women, okay.
They're adults.
They're adults. Adults. They're life-size action figures.
Oh my gosh.
This is a hard one because I feel like.